What's going on, y'all? Jason, Willie, Racing Resca over here at Cog Hill Farm. Willie gonna get some shoes today. That's the plan. Y'all remember Willie's got a navicular bone issue or navicular bone syndrome, whatever you want to call it. And Dr. D suggested to give him a wedge shoe or an egg bar shoe to help relieve pressure off that heel of Willie's left front foot. And we're gonna give him some medicine. Dr. D had to order that. It's some kind of special medicine. But that is the plan. Derek had to order the shoes and he is going to come today and get Willie fitted. Willie, you getting fitted today. You're gonna get some new pair of shoes. Y'all remember being a kid? There go the pigeons, y'all hear them? I remember being a kid and probably early teens, and I loved basketball shoes. Just loved them. And you know, the basketball shoes, that's about when they started coming out being so much money. They used to not be like that, but there was a lot of money. And I would work and save my money and go put my shoes on layaway at the Foot Locker. And then I'd pay them off and get them off layaway and have my pair of shoes. I did that so much that the manager at Foot Locker, me and him became pretty tight. But yeah, I just kind of brought back a memory there. Layaway. They need to bring back layaway. Only place I know that does layaway now is Harvest Right. Does any other places out there do layaway anymore? I mean, layaway was the ticket. Credit cards is just kind of taking over, I guess. I guess that instant, you know, you can get it right then, but then you got to pay interest and all that. Layaway, you didn't have to do all that. Just put them layaway, go there. I just go up there once a week and I give them some money. Let's bring back layaway, you know? Also, what's going on today is we're going to try to fertilize some pastures here. We're a tad bit later than we wanted to be, but we had a dry July. We didn't have much rain. It's misting rain a little bit now. There's a chance of rain today, but tomorrow it's almost 100%. We're going to try to get that done today as well. So Willie's feet, fertilize, and whatever else we can get into. That's the plan. How you doing, buddy? Oh, Derek's coming today. Yeah, gonna get them shoes put on, brother. Gonna get them shoes put on. Hey, Racing Resca. I'm gonna quiet her down here in just a second. Listen, they're gonna file a noise ordinance on you. Nugget's gonna come over here and write y'all a ticket. I'm just telling you what's gonna happen. All right, we got Racing Resca fixed up. And we got Big Willie over there fixed up. Yeah. Y'all can eat in peace now. While Brooke's gone to go get the fertilizer buggy, I'm fixing to feed the farm and everything. First things first though, what I need to do is I gotta get the cows. They're gonna be over here because it's breakfast time. But I got them locked up in the corral over here. Because we don't need them out and about while we're fertilizing. The rain is gonna be perfect. This is what we did last time. We've been told by the cattle rancher across the street and the other one right down the road say it's perfectly okay for the cows to go out on the pasture once it gets rained and soaked in. So we're perfectly fine there. Ugh. And that's what we did last time and we had no issues. Good morning, y'all. Look at this crew right here. Isn't it a beautiful crew? And I just want to show y'all. We filled up the cattle curtain yesterday. These guys had flies on them pretty good. And look now. That is unreal. Unreal. Whew. All right, y'all. Gotta lock y'all up today. Yeah, we're going to do a second fertilizing on the pasture. And y'all can't go out there until it rains, and we're gonna have some rain tomorrow. So after tomorrow, we'll let you guys out, okay? Y'all just, listen, there's no need to protest right now, okay? There's no need in it. We got to keep your pastures nice. Okay? Got to. You gotta have great grass, fella. We're gonna do a little pasture maintenance. You guys just chill out over here and we'll be good, okay? And y'all got grass to eat over here. Don't like you don't, just lots of it. We usually have to cut this because y'all don't eat it. Gonna be a beautiful day. because Mr. Derek, the farrier, is coming to put Willie's high heel on, okay? And y'all tell Willie that he looks handsome when it gets done. I appreciate y'all. Let's get y'all fed this morning. Got y'all off. Look here. We got Moody started on Lubricant per Dr. D. Right here. Come on, Moo Man. Come on, Moo Man. There you go, brother. Of course, I gotta be fast, so gotta be fast here. Gotta get this going. There y'all go. This is Matilda's right here with her lubricant. Come on, girl. Come on. It didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but it will. Right here, see? Mildred's gonna run Matilda off. She knows that. Come on, Matilda. Right there. There we go. Good deal. Let's go shake and bake. Let's go, boys. Boom! Out the gate. Boy, y'all fired out of there like a fox with his tail on fire this morning. All right. The devil went down to Georgia. Had to cut that down because last time we didn't. And that's when Moody decided to jump the fence over there, and we don't need that happening again. No. Something's definitely off a little bit. Usually I can feel the pop. I mean, you can hear it. It's just pop. It's pulsing. You can, when it's on, you know it's on, and it seems really weak. So I know I got a limb touching somewhere or something. Something's going on. And it was working 4 or 5 days ago because Brooke touched it. She did. She told me she saw the future for a few minutes there without a flux capacitor. But it's not working now. I know it's not working, so let's go find it. So I just made an executive decision to come over here and turn the fence off, because if I do find a short, I need to fix it. We don't need no escape from Alcatraz going on over here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't need Moody, making a fake, head of himself laying in the Moo Mansion over there and me thinking he's in there. And he's done got out.
Well, y'all, it's that time again. We need to fertilize our pastures for the second time this year. And the reason we're doing it 2 times is simply because we were so deficient in certain things that it was going to take so much fertilizer and just too much in one application. So here I am for the second application. We have got a long time left before we hit freezing temperatures here in Alabama, and the grass season is still growing. So yeah, I'm at the fertilizer plant, and we're going to get this fertilizer buggy loaded up and go back to the pastures, get them fertilized, and let them be in tip-top shape going into wintertime. So I have the fertilizer buggy backed up under the silo, and what they do is add the mix inside, then it comes out this conveyor belt into the fertilizer buggy. And we use this for all areas that are accessible with the truck. For all the areas that are inside fenced in small areas, we put the fertilizer hopper on the back of the tractor and we fertilize that way, because it's not easy to get this thing in there and turned around in a small area. So all the pastures are getting done. It's just different applications at different times because of the way that it's administered. Like Holly is Jason's sidekick, Dee Dee is mine. Dee Dee's along for the ride, and we're gonna get back home, and I bet she's gonna ride with me while I drive through the pastures too and apply the fertilizer. She's a good farm dog. She's just a little smaller in size. So Mr. Barry has finished adding all the ingredients to this hopper here, and what it's doing now is it's combining all the ingredients together just like your mixer does when you're baking a cupcake. It's combining all of it, and then it will come out in a blend that will just dump into that hopper and be the right mixture for our pastures. Here we go.
Y'all, I just realized I gotta get some gas. This is a diesel side-by-side, and I do not want it to run out. I tell you the truth, that's the way it rolls. You're in a hurry. I don't need Moody turning into Carl Lewis. Is Carl Lewis a jumper? I can't remember. I'm not a big track and field guy, honestly. Just not. Who was a big time jumper? Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was a good jumper. Michael Jordan could jump. I don't need Moody turning into Michael Jordan. Ain't that the way it goes? Fixing to go do something kind of urgent and your fuel light comes on. Like going on vacation. And you go on vacation and your tire's flat. Or your battery's dead. Or your fuel light comes on. You know, just typical life stuff. All right, let's go figure out what's going on with this fence. Gotta find this short, but at the same time, I got another issue that I gotta get handled here real quick. You never know what's gonna pop up on the farm, right? I'm coming, girl. I'm coming. Good morning, you two. I'm coming. All right, here we go. I know. We gotta get it taken care of. All right. Holly's ball ran into this pasture, and she couldn't get it out. She was about to have a meltdown. Couldn't get that ball, so had to get that taken care of first. All right, now Holly, let's go ride. Let's go ride some fence lines and see if we can find this short. Okay. All right. So while we're going to go try to find the short in the fence, Dr. D asked me when he was here last, who did I use to spray my pastures? And I said, Doc, I don't use anybody. I don't spray my pastures. He could not believe it. I told him all we have done is put lime out and fertilizer. He said, your pastures are magnificent. He said he recently hired somebody to spray his, and they used a drone. So I'm gonna start up here and work our way down. That's the goats. You can see the goats and honey right there. Starting to sprinkle a little bit. And y'all, this place is absolutely covered with Chinese privet. All this undergrowth you see is an invasive species called Chinese privet, and it is just taking over this forest over here. Now you can see over here where the goats are, it's clean. They keep it so clean. One day we're gonna get this. One day, it's just on the back burner right now. This is not pressing, but one day we would love to be able to get some goats in here, our goats, maybe rent goats, I don't know. And just get this cleaned up a little bit better than what it is. I just hate this is taking over our forest. This is not from here. If this was native Alabama privet, and this is what, you know, it's supposed to look like, I'd let it be. But this is not what it's supposed to look like. And y'all look at this thing. Tell me what this is. Are you from outer space, sir? Are you from outer space? What are you? Look at that. Y'all know what that is? I don't. I'll have to identify you. Probably some Chinese fruit tree beetle that's gonna wipe out all my trees. Maybe not. All right, let's find this short. I'm hoping it's on this side, not that side. But I might as well check that side too while I got the cows locked up. Started sprinkling there for a minute, didn't it? Didn't last long, but it got the windshield quite dirty. Oh, we got a big tree right. Oh, there it is. That was easy to find. Oh my gracious. Man, I wasn't expecting that right there, y'all. Come in and put me a clip right there. Got to come back and pull this tight again down yonder. That's not that big a deal. And that just happened too. That just happened. That happened in the last few days right there. Whew. Thankfully we caught it. Make sure I don't have any more shorts down this way. All right, we look fine. A sagging a little bit right there. Let me fix that. Or that limb was laying on it. No, well, it ain't that bad. That's okay. That's fine. You can see everybody's content right here. So since they're content, I'm gonna go ahead and check the rest of the fences. So what I'm gonna do, go ahead and leave that gate unlocked. For Brooke, I'm gonna leave this gate open. Don't know when she's gonna be back, but it's not gonna be too much longer, I don't think. I don't see anything down here though. It looks good. See, we're looking good. Still looking good. No issues. Oh, I don't like that. Got a pine tree right here. Now, that's better. I tell y'all what, I brought some cutters with me. Let's cut this. Now, oh, we ain't gotta worry about that no more. All right, come on, Holly. All right, so we've already checked all this. This is where we were earlier. We drove this whole fence line over here, so we're good. All this is great. We're clean, we're good. So we should have full power over there on that fence. I need to let Brooke know that I got it on full charge, because I don't need her seeing Elvis again, okay? Don't need that. Why, hello, beautiful. How you doing, girl? Listen, I know you're hard at it holding this Combach feed down. I know you're hard at it. But we may or may not need you because we got a pretty busy day. So you may have to break away from that. Maybe tag team with Sylvester. He can come hold the Combach feed down. I gotta roll. If you see a text from me, you know what it's about. All right, y'all. Brooke just said that she is pulling up really soon. Really soon. So I'm gonna go head over there and see if she needs any help with anything, because I think I gotta work the latch. I'm the latch man. Y'all didn't know I had that many talents, but latching ain't easy. Oh, baby. All right. There's my beautiful wife right there. I just shut this gate. I don't need them boys getting out. As in Brooke's Secret Service. Yeah, they'd come over here, but you just don't ever know, you know what I mean? All right, you good? Yeah, I'm the lever man. See? I bet y'all have never seen anybody pull a lever like this before. I can't remember which way it goes, Brooke. Don't go that way, it's gotta go this way. What am I missing? I'm missing something. What am I missing, y'all? Oh, I gotta move it over. That's some mad lever skills right there. All right, you ready? Let it happen, Captain. All right, cattle pasture done, horse pasture next. All right, we're trying to make every bit count. It's kind of stuck here on the sides. Get it pushed down here. And this blend matches what our soil test came back for. I mean, that's why it's so important to get your soil tested and make sure you get the right amount of what you need. All right, Brooke, I got you. Keep slinging. Brooke is almost done slinging that nitrogen, phosphorus, and potash. Is it potash? That's what I always called it. Nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium. She's almost through slinging that N, P, and P. Derek just texted me. He'll be leaving in the next 10-15 minutes. Brooke will be taking the slinger back, and we're gonna get Willie fixed up here directly. Whew, wide open today. Wide open like a peanut hull. That's the way I like it. It'll be 5, 6 o'clock in the blink of an eye. Done.
You know I had my dog with me?
I didn't know you had Dee Dee with you.
She had to supervise.
Dee Dee, the N, P, and P slinger.
We don't need to know. Nitrous, phosphate, and potash.
Nitrogen, potassium, and phosphorus.
Got it done, and the rain is coming. Look at the clouds.
Yeah, rain's coming, but I hope it holds off so we can get Willie's feet trimmed.
Well, I hope so too. And if not, you know, we'll just move him to the barn and...
Yeah, we can do it in the barn.
Yeah.
That's right. All right, here we go. Level skills right here, baby. Right there. See? You gotta have a certification for that. All right, y'all, there goes Brooke. She's gone to Garrison's to take the slinger back. Garrison's is one of our little local farm stores, and they're the ones that's been helping us out with pastures, pasture maintenance. Hey, y'all, we're gonna get Willie fixed up here in just a few minutes. And I want y'all to do me a favor. When it's over with, tell him how good his high heels look, okay? Appreciate it. There's Mr. Derek right there. All right, Willie, you ready for your high heels?
High heels. Heels what I like to do. High heel Nike. Right? Who's that making all that racket? Oh, okay. This ain't nowhere to go. That's a lot right there.
They got it made, don't they?
The other one come over and check on him. It's like,
And she don't snore. Just him.
Let's look at it. Yeah.
Egg bar shoe. I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, just giving them something to walk on the side
Yeah.
of that hill.
You gonna go to sleep? You gonna go to sleep when you get your pedicure? Just don't fall over, that's all I ask.
If you do, just let us know before you go.
That's right. So we can get out of the way. Oh, man. Oh, he does it every time. He's fixing to go sleep. That must feel good or something. Because it puts him in a trance.
Yeah.
Big boy. Big boy. And so that's just going to lift him up.
Yep. Just
And
gonna
keep
hold him up in there.
And keep his heel up.
Instead of being able to squat as he walks.
Yeah.
If he doesn't have a shoe, he'll do this number, kind of flexes down.
Right.
Having this egg bar, he's going to sit up, and every time he steps down, it's going to be more where he's not doing this number.
Gotcha.
You'll take pressure off that heel.
That's what we want. The dogs always love it when Derek comes because they get a nice treat. Good little treat over there. Yeah.
Good boy. Good boy, Willie.
He's snoring hard, isn't he?
This is like, he don't give a rip about us.
No. He is snoring hard. Willie said he's used to it.
I'm glad we're not disturbing you on your sleep, buddy.
Oh, he is snoring hard.
I'll get that shoe tomorrow. Okay. Pop it on there. That works. I didn't put before nails in it.
Uh-huh.
So it's easy to take out. Okay. I promise you it'll hold it.
Man, I can't tell you how much we appreciate Derek. He is much like Dr. D. Just loves the animals, so gentle. He's just a great all-around person. We've been friends before we had horses. So I mean, that's just a great guy. But we do have a little setback, not bad, on Willie here. That is the egg bar shoe Derek got was just he just a tad too big to his liking, and he said he couldn't shape it any kind of way to make it fit. So he's gonna go to the horseshoe store and go get another horseshoe, but it's probably gonna be tomorrow before he puts it on Willie. So what he did was he went ahead and put 2 regular shoes on the front, and then tomorrow he's coming back to put the egg bar shoe on Willie. So all is good. But I tell you, Willie feels better already with just a regular shoe on there. So I'm super excited about when he gets the egg bar shoe, which basically has a brace that goes across his heel. And I don't know how much the camera picked up of Derek talking about it, but so when they step, that heel flexes and opens up. And what that egg bar does, it keeps it from doing that. So it's a lot less pressure off that heel. And that's where the navicular bone is located. And that's what Dr. D wanted to happen, wanted Derek to do. So it feels better now. And one curious thing though, Derek said that he does several horses that do have navicular. He didn't have the particular right size egg bar shoe, but the ones he has, he said most of them, y'all, Gus is still snoring. But the ones he does have, the customers he does have, or the clients, most of them want him to come every 4 weeks. And Derek said, he said, when you're looking at it, it doesn't make sense, but the horse obviously feels better because he said, I barely take any off. He said, I barely take any off. And I'm telling y'all, Willie feels better now. And Derek said his feet really looked pretty good. He didn't need that much taken off. So that little bit of trimming relieves enough pressure off horses that have navicular issues that trimming, every 4 weeks seems to help them out. And he said it kind of blows his mind a little bit. It really does. Because usually he only comes about every 6 weeks or if needed. And he said Willie could have went another couple of weeks in his opinion. But anyways, we just want Willie to feel better. If Derek's got to come every 4 weeks, so be it. And Derek does not mind at all. Woohoo! It's raining. Thank the Lord. We need that on that fertilizer. Well, good morning. It is the next day. Going to, number one, hopefully the rain holds off enough that Derek can trim Willie's feet. Which I know we got the barn and the stalls and we can do all that. Just still be a lot better if it wasn't pouring down rain. But I am going to move them. We do have rain coming in. It's supposed to be pretty good little gully washer coming today. But we do need the rain because we did put the fertilizer out. Even though it rained a little bit yesterday, I would feel a lot better if it rained a little bit more. But it is almost 100%. So I feel fairly confident we're going to get some sky juice. Don't you, girl? Yeah, me too. All right, we got to get these horses moved. You take Reska and I'll get Willie. All right, let's go and open their gate up so I'm not trying to wrestle with that while I'm moving the horses. I just feel a little bit more comfortable over here, especially if it's raining and Derek still wants to put Willie's egg bar on. Egg bar. That's a funny name for a horseshoe. Egg bar. I just feel like I could have come up with a better name. Y'all look, there's a kingbird. Y'all see him right there? What he's doing, but he is just chilling. Oh, I didn't get him. I was gonna get a close-up on him, but I didn't. All right, you gonna get Reska? Good deal. Appreciate it. Egg bar. Don't you think we could have come up with a better name than egg bar? Just sounds weird. Egg bar. Sounds like somewhere cheese would go for happy hour to me. I'm just saying. I can see him and Ryan the rooster telling the girls they're headed over to the egg bar. Gus is snoring this morning. That's the snoringest pig I've ever... if I was a betting man, I would bet that Loretta would be the snorer, not Gus. But Loretta's a lady. I mean, she lives up to her name. Lovely Loretta. The Gus bus needs to fix his muffler. Y'all hear it, don't you? Woo-wee. All right, Willis. So I'm just gonna take one at a time. Sometimes I take two, but the other day I took two of y'all. And y'all decided when y'all got over here, y'all wanted to run. And it was just too much for me to handle. And I know Reska's gonna cut up because I'm taking you away from her. But you just gotta know, I'm going to come back and get her, you know what I mean? Reska, you got to believe me, we're coming back, beautiful. I promise. I am coming back to get you. She is buddy sour, bless her heart. I'm gonna get you, we're coming back, she is. Hope she don't jump the fence. She don't like that, does she, buddy? She don't. Willie's not as buddy sour as Risky is. Y'all probably hear over there. So I told you I was coming back, didn't I? I told you I was coming back. I'm not gonna tell you no tale. I might be a lot of things. And Lord knows I'm not perfect. But one thing I'm not is I'm not gonna tell you no tales. I'm not a tale teller. You know it? We all got faults, but that one's not mine. No, it ain't. All right, baby. All right, let's go. Let's get you over there, gorgeous. Come on. Atta girl. Atta girl. Oh, Racing Riska. Derek's gonna take a peek at your hooves today, but he doesn't think that you need anything done, baby. We're just gonna take a peek. He's gonna look at that old firecracker pocket too. I told you he's coming back. Sure did. I got your BFF right here. Now, y'all enjoy this pasture. There we go. Woo-wee. I love it when they run. So that makes me think Willie feels a lot better. Just having the shoe on there, not even the corrective shoe, he feels better. Gonna be awesome. Gonna be a great day, y'all. I know it is. Oh, I don't know if so some of y'all may be wondering, but yeah, I got the goats closed off. I locked that gate this morning so they can't go back and forth, and so it's just the horse crew over there. And then the goats and the donkeys and the emus are in their normal pasture. Just don't need any static today. Plus we're gonna trim hooves. I don't think it would be too much static. Just worry about them donkeys, especially Jesse James. She pulled them 6-shooters out. I don't know. I wanted to let everybody know that Joe and Mo did go to their new home late yesterday afternoon, or yesterday evening. The family came and got them. And y'all, the young man that got them, him and his family, but the young man that got them, the husband, he I bet he loved on them goats for 15-20 minutes. And I never did mention the smell, because he knows they're bucks. He knows all about bucks. They know all about goats. They got goats. And obviously it didn't bother him. Didn't bother him at all. Boy, he loved on them, especially Mo. You know, Joe's not too social. He's not. Mo will let you pet on him. You just gotta keep, can't turn your back on Mo. You gotta keep, I learned the hard way. You gotta keep your eye out on Mo. Which I told him all that. He's fine with all that's great. Wonderful. So again, they're gone to a wonderful, wonderful home. I can't thank the family enough. Which they were so happy. They were so happy. Hopefully they'll send us some pictures and I'll share them with you guys. Kind of like I said earlier, like Marty and Marin, the 2 little goats that went to another family that are just great people. Great people. Now, I know there were some that did not agree with us what we did, but here's the thing. They're going to a farm that is just as big and as great as our farm is. They're going to keep them as bucks. They're going to be around other goats all the time because they have them a nice little herd and they're into all the goat stuff, goat milking and all that. So in our opinion, that's just way better for them, for the boys. You get to be a buck, you're around goats, you're at an awesome farm, gonna get lots of loving and attention. I mean, what more could you ask for? Now, again, there was some questioning why the vets wouldn't cut them or have them fixed, and it was just because of their age. So there was risk involved. So we looked at it like this on that aspect of things. If we took the gamble or the risk to have those guys cut so they could stay here on our farm, we felt like that was a little bit selfish because we have found a beautiful home for them where they didn't have to go through all that. And also, we are pretty certain, and we asked this with the vets. We talked to 2 vets, Dr. D and Dr. Doug. We asked them this. So we get these guys cut. They weigh 200 plus pounds. We put them in that pasture with the other goats, because why would we leave them isolated over here if they can't breed anymore? Would they still be aggressive and the dominant goat? And they all say, yeah, pretty much, yeah. So they would beat up little Tipper, or little Top, I should say, and Tipper, and Red, and Curtis, because they're just so dominant. And we didn't want that. We didn't want them harassing, especially the smaller goats. Just wouldn't be fair. So again, just way more perfect. They get to stay intact. They get to be bucks. They're going to be around goats all the time. They're going to a loving home. Great farm, big farm, beautiful pastures. Just way better for them. And I think most of y'all understand that too. I really do. All right, you think the rain's going to hold off before Derek gets here? Yeah, me too. I do. Me too. Me too, baby. And I know there's going to be some wanting to know, why didn't we show Mo and Joe leaving and that kind of thing? You know, other than it would, you know, maybe make some people sad, but the family that's getting them wants to remain private. Not everybody wants to be filmed. Not everybody wants to be, you know, exposed or shown to. We get anywhere from 65 to 95,000 views on a video, and that's a lot of pressure on people. And not everybody likes to be in the public eye. And for example, our daughter married Carl. Y'all see it. She doesn't want to be in the public spotlight anymore, and we totally respect that, and we totally respect that for this family. Good news. It looks like we're going to beat the rain. I just looked at the radar. There's a little green here and there, but it looks like we're going to be fine. And Mr. Derek is on his way. He should be here in the next 15, 20 minutes, give or take, to get Willie's egg bar shoe on. Look how fancy that shoe is, Willie. Look at that. Chrome. Willie got him a chrome shoe. Good deal.
Perfect.
Got Resco over here supervising. Yeah. We gonna take care of Willie. Yeah, we got him. We got him. How long is that shoe good for?
About 6 to 8 weeks.
Okay.
You'll be shining walking to the pasture. Got some rims on.
Got him some rims on. Resco better give some sunglasses. I got your water right here. You want some water? He's sitting on right there. He got wild weight on it right there. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he's walking too.
Mm-hmm.
We can't put both of them right there with each other.
This thing, you don't have one kicked out.
He's holding the weight off of it just a little bit right
Yeah. I'm sure it feels odd to him too. It's a totally different setup.
You know, so he's the same level.
I got you.
Oh yeah, he's walking.
Oh, he's walking good. Donkeys are crazy. Yeah, making all that racket back there, but he's walking good. Look at him.
Walk down that hill good, huh?
Yeah.
Both his feet together.
He's walking real good, Resco. He said, yeah, both his feet are together. That's what we want. Don't want that left one kicked out.
He's like, all right, feed me. I did good.
You did good. Perfect. Thanks, buddy. Feels good over there, don't it, girl? Yeah, it does. Feels good. Well, y'all, I do hope this helps Willie out a lot. You can see him staring at me over there. But I hope you enjoyed it. Y'all keep Willie in your thoughts and prayers. We're going to get him fixed up. Hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. And I certainly hope it's the best day ever Right, Laura? In the meantime, we'll catch you guys on the next one. I got a water going. I do. Actually, look. I'm living dangerously. I got two of... Whoa! Watch out, brother. I was just trying to show everybody my bracelets. I got 2 waters going. Yeah. But in the meantime... Oh, you're not going to get my bracelet. No, sir. Y'all be good.